Welcome to The Corners. I'm one of your hosts, Jo Montgomery. On this episode, we're going to be looking at exciting things like fun, food, and fashion, and all the wonderful things that make Peachtree Corners such a great place to be. Come on, let's check it out.
Pilates before?
I'm not, you?
Maybe like 10 years ago, so basically no.
No, I'm looking forward to this. I hear it's fun. I'm sure it'll be a great time.
It looks a little intimidating.
So guys, quick question for you today. I just need to know if anything's going on in each of your bodies that I should know about before we start moving.
Oh, soreness back here.
Low back?
Like especially my upper back.
And how about you, Missy?
Well, I'm good right now, but I feel like in an hour that's going to change.
My number one goal on a very kind of just easy, simple basis is you guys are going to feel 100 times better when you leave here. So let's do it. Come on. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to lift this left arm up. We've got this guy on that bar. We're going to make sure the thumbs and fingers are forward. We're going to do the same thing as the other side. So find that hip to lift so that left side comes up. And now look at your chest. Remember that that chest is separate from your hip. So he can stay relatively square. Your feet, your legs are one giant unit. I want you to make sure we're thinking of that so that they're working evenly together. We're going to hinge at our hip. So bring your toes up towards your ceiling for me, and wherever that ceiling is, that you can keep your tailbone down. And find that long diagonal that we established as our start point. So make sure we don't go too low in that well. Find that spot where you're not chucking it in your low back. You got it, just right out to that little start. All right, after your first hour of Pilates, tell me, questions, hit me. What do we got?
My back feels great.
Good.
It feels, I had this like small tightness, soreness, pain in the back, but after we did the spinal thing, and even the twisting and the turning, it really loosened it up, and I feel like I can actually sit up straight.
You are sitting up straighter.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, I was very intimidated when I first came in because I'm not very physically fit. And so I was pretty sure these were like torture devices. And I feel kind of empowered now. Like it was very energizing. It was very exciting doing new things, seeing what my body could do.
Good.
And
for me, I work out a lot, but I feel like it's for every level, like beginner to advanced, and you can push yourself and you reach a different stretch. And because it was harder than I expected, to be honest.
oh no,
It was maybe hard. I was maybe a little bit full of myself. I was like, oh, this isn't a big deal. You're gonna sit down and like stretch out, and it wasn't just that. It was, but it's a workout. But I definitely feel bendy. Like I feel good, flexible, bendy. So you started teaching almost immediately after.
It's not very easy to get your Pilates certification, as some people think that it might be. You not only need to know how to work these funky things and not hurt people, but you also need to know a lot of anatomy.
Now, are there different certifications?
So I teach a very dancey lineage.
And we noticed that. We were saying we feel so graceful.
Like
I'm a ballerina
Yeah.
now. I'm
Yeah.
flexible. And
Yeah, there was this awesome guy
Austin
named...
said it too. He felt like
You feel like a beautiful dancer?
Yes. Well, are there things that we can do like in the meantime to make sure that it's easier when we come back and do Pilates the next time? Is there any?
So what I think that simple things. Just start being more aware of where your body lies in space.
Right.
What will end up happening if you should continue that Pilates journey, you start walking and moving through life just easier. Do you guys have any other questions for me before we kind of continue?
No, I think you've about covered everything.
All right.
feel like I have a lot more knowledge now.
Well, you're going to get more knowledgeable because we're going to go hit some floor work. I know you have to leave. You have somewhere else that you need to be. So unfortunately, you got to kind of miss out on this part.
I don't know if I can handle
I
it.
know. He wants this part, I know. But next time, we'll hit it for sure.
I will definitely be back.
All right, good. And if you have questions, please let me know. I'd like to hear what that kind of benefit is that you got for you because it's different for everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you for coming in.
No, thank you. That was great.
All right, chickies, let's keep going.
You guys will kill it. Yeah. Cool.
All right, me too. Hit me up.
Well, let's go.
So you're going to make sure that this top leg is the foot that's hooked in front of the other guy, and the foot's pointing out that away. So this foot that I'm talking about is like the one that's going to take most of the weight. If he's veering all over the place, it's not going to do anything for us. We want to plant him in that floor. None of this is a pass or fail. So if we're hobbling and balancing and bumping into each other, then that's good. That means we're doing something right. Now pull the shoulders down as we come up, just pressing your forearms into the mat. So we're gonna make sure those elbows stay down. Now when you come here, I bet you money that you can keep your elbows down, but give me more lift. Here you go, and then slowly lower it all the way down towards the floor. Use your focus. I'm gonna look at the ceiling to get more out of my neck. Now the elbow thing is a big deal. I'm gonna let you guys come out of that. So we're gonna come up to that elbow thing that we just did a second ago. Find your lift, now push up into whatever your swan is. So chickies, what do you think?
I would say the floor got me worse. I don't know if that's because it was at the tail end of the workout, or is it just a different way that your body moves?
It's tough. It's you, the floor, and wherever you're at. But
gravity.
Yes, and gravity. But in theory, we should just be able to lift our own bodies. That is essentially what I like to teach people is Pilates for life.
It's really, hearing you talk about it, it's truly functional fitness.
Yes, 100%.
In the most real way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really something that you can use if you're into, say, running marathons or lifting weights or yoga or something else, is going to help you to make a better use of your time while doing those other athletic endeavors.
Bingo. It's really just body awareness and being aware of how you move, and that there are, I don't want to say right or wrong, but better ways to do things. Just realize that all those little principles that I've taught you, please take them with you, and please make your workout 10 times better than that chick on the side of you that is not holding in her abs or is not putting her shoulders right over her hips or sitting properly, let's just say. There are principles to take with you in life for sure.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing them with us.
Thank you for coming in and playing with me.
We really enjoyed it.
I might have a new favorite activity.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tara.
Thanks.
That was fun.
That was really fun.
Good time.
Thank you for following along with us as we try Pilates for the first time. I think it was super successful, actually.
Yep. I would come back again.
So we would really love for you to check out Tara Kalson at Bodymax Pilates. That is TARA_Kalson, KALSON on Instagram. Bodymax Pilates is the name of the business, but everyone just knows Tara because she's fantastic. She's such a great personality. We really enjoyed her kind of whipping us into shape. So we've got
new goals to work for. So check in next time, and as we go over the next little bit of the corners.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't have the angel set. This is every story girl ever. Or wait, this is the next one. Yeah, there's that one.
Oh wait, and then there's Pilates.
Oh yeah. Shoulders down. Pivot.
Are we doing it right, Tara?
Are we making you so proud right now? She's hanging her head in shame. She's like, actually, no. Actually, I got all of that. Never mind.
Get yourself together there, Chicky.